All right, kids. I am on. We are here. We are here. We are on. Welcome to JLJ this morning. All right, kid. Let me set everything up. I'll set everything up. There we go. It says JLJ this morning. It is Friday morning, the 21st. I love it. We are here, moving right through. Next week is like the end of July, and July. So July, June 21st. Next week's the end of June. Yeah, I can't believe it's like just that fast. It's Benita's birthday. It's Flobo's birthday. It's my friend Melissa's birthday. All these birthdays. My niece Haley. All these Cancerians next week have birthdays. Let's see. Ooh, next week, that's gonna be crazy. Beauty for Ashes, Jacarius. So tomorrow's chat has to be canceled. Only 5 people signed up anyway. But I have to cancel tomorrow. I have to take care of some family business. And it's time sensitive, so I will be doing that tomorrow. But we had it was a Zoom on gays and soaps, whatever. But nobody really signed up for it, so I call folks. We'll have that talks one day. We'll do it again. We'll have that talk one day when more people want to talk about it. But it's funny. I put up certain. I learned from you guys what Zooms you want and when. And sometimes you guys don't sign for them. I'm like, okay, I guess you don't want them. So I try and I put it out there and we see what happens. I don't even get offended or anything. I'm just like, okay, well, you try and see what happens. I know which ones we came out with 3 very popular ones that were wonderful. So I'm like, so I know which ones you guys like. So sometimes, but we tried other ones to see what happens to give some variety. And they don't work, But I have to take care of some tomorrow family wise, so I won't be able to do it. I am recovering from taking care of family stuff yesterday with Benita. I am sore over my body. I haven't taken anything for it. I need to take some for it. I just haven't yet. Oh, my Mott's applesauce. My Mott's applesauce, a lot for Mott's. But yeah, it's I'm sore everywhere. Whew. But we got a lot done. I'm very excited. We're helping her out. She's she's up for the challenge. It's not easy when you lose your husband and all kind of stuff. So we're trying to help her out. I'm still not sleeping well, of course, because I have that horrible bed. We're trying to figure that out because I'm not getting good sleep, kids, and it's making me depressed. I can't get good sleep. Hi, Sherry. Good morning, all the lotties. Thank you everybody for coming in. But the next Zoom is our happy hour, which is next Friday. We are still doing that. So that's 5 p.m. So you want to join our happy hour? We have a lot of fun on that one. You can join us for that one. We talk about everything on that one too. So we talk about whatever you want. So check that out. Zooms. I'm trying to get this stuff in here. So we are working it out. Put that in there. How's everybody doing this morning? Your Rashes, how are you? Jacarius, how are you? You say you're doing better. Good. I'm glad you're doing better. That's good. Sherry, how are you this morning? It was not all about me. Oh, I do want to thank all my new subscribers. It's almost insane how many subscribers I have now that are I turn off my notifications because it's just my phone, because it's just I know I've gone viral again because of my second bread video. My first bread video is still going viral 3 years later, of course. But I put up a new video on here on YouTube, and it's already at 10,000 views in just one day. And people are just commenting. You're watching my other stuff. So welcome to JLJ Media if you're new. Thanks for check out my other stuff. I have my plane videos. People are really digging those. We have a good time. I love shooting different planes and stuff. My taste testing videos, my haircut probably. So I'm continuing all that stuff. So this channel is love to everybody, everything for everybody. So I'm always trying things and doing stuff, and so I just want to thank I'm gaining like hundreds of subscribers. It's kind of crazy. I haven't been viral in a while, so thank you so much. It helps the channel. So please, I wanted to get to 5,000 subscribers. It looks like I'm about to get there. I'm looking at it right now. I'm about to get there. So help me get to 5,000 subscribers. That was my next goal, 5,000. Whenever it leaves. And you guys, I'm almost there, so I'm not that far off. So thank you so very much for that. I'm always grateful. You have lots of choices. You're eating Mexican food right now. What are you having? Because your Mexican food's different than our Mexican food in LA. If I'm correct, most of your Mexican food down there is Tex-Mex, which I'm a semi okay with. I'm not a huge fan of Tex-Mex, but I like some of it. And Sherry, you driving? What are you doing? And happy anniversary to you, Sherry. I saw your picture. See what you guys are doing out there. While I'm waiting to hear answers, so the chat is canceled for tomorrow. Zoom is still going on. The July dates are up too, so you can sign up for those two already. I'll do it right now. I'll just put these right here. I forgot I could do this. So those are all the dates. Oh shit! It's gonna make me. Oh, I can't do all of them. I can do that. Oh, there we go. We don't do the N word, but I know that's the whole joke of my video. That people say I don't say you can say the N word at all. No, but you can put bread in your refrigerator. That's fine. Yes. I am Joanna. I am having a good morning. I did a recording before this, and we had a great time. We had a great time. It was a great recording. We had a good time. It was a lot of fun. So I have good energy. Even though I don't feel my body's sore from all the manual labor. But I am having a good morning. It's really hot here in Los Angeles today. But I'm sure you guys out there, it's hotter wherever you are. I can't complain. You dropped my middle daughter to work, sitting in car for driving home. That's right. So I saw you and your husband when you guys were younger, and then now you have a sampler platter, nachos, quesadillas, taquito. Okay, with beans, right? That sounds good. I like sampler platters. There are times I'll get them instead as a meal. There are many times I would get that as a meal. So I want to load everything. And it's enough. It really is enough food. It's enough food. Yes, it is canceled tomorrow. Yes, I got to take care of my family stuff. But nobody really signed up. There's only like 3 or 4 people signed up, so it's not a big loss or anything. Nobody really signed up for it. So, I mean, the last 3 Zooms we had such a great time. Like this one, nobody signed up for it. Only a couple people. But I'm saying it out loud here, and I'll send an email out to those couple people and know it's not happening tomorrow. But yes, I got to take care of some family stuff. So, but the soaps will be on Sunday. We will be here on Sunday all day. Y&R Bold and GH Sunday Shift will be joining me and Frank for GH. So we will have all 3 shows on Sunday. I got to finish watching. I'm caught up with Bold and GH. I got to finish watching. Well, then of course today's episode. So I'm caught up so far. I think I'm an episode and a half behind on Y&R. So I'll finish them all. Yes, and I saw that. Eric Braden weighed in. Everybody's like, and of course, everybody loves Eric Braden. They love Victor Newman. He weighed in on that racing thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of everything. I like that. I used to all the time. I used to at Chevy's and other places. I'll just go say, you know what, the platter, where you get like wings and everything all at the same time. Now I'm getting hungry. That sounds good. I don't know what I want for lunch. I had breakfast for lunch yesterday. And it was good. But Eric's my friend, so I always stand with Eric. I'm gonna do a poll. This is my first. I'm gonna do a poll today. I'm gonna do this one. So should JLJ. Let me the first of the polls. Breakfast food. Okay, so 2 choices, kids. What should JLJ have for lunch? Breakfast food or lunch food? Please vote in the poll now. There are 12 of you watching. Hit the like button too right here. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to it too. Shit. So far, we got Lunch is the lead. What's going on? And I don't know what I want. I really don't know what I want. I'm open to both. Open to both. I had some good breakfast food yesterday for lunch. It was so good. I almost want that again. I don't know. But then I have these sausages for lunch. I'm like, lunch sounds good too. I could have a sandwich. Oh yes, Eric Brain's is an ally. Oh, he's completely an ally. I mean, he loves black folks. I'll tell you that he loves black folks. He's been a supporter of my career for the last 8 years. And he comes to the hood, folks. He's a big boxer. He comes in, he knows he goes places I don't go to, that I know about, but I don't go there. So he's a total ally. Yes. Breakfast for dinner is good too. I do like that. That is good sometimes. Breakfast for dinner is really good. I agree with you on that. But I had breakfast for lunch. So I guess that's brunch, I guess. But it was good. It just totally worked. Like, oh my God. Like Urban Geared. So now it's getting closer. Now it's not a landslide anymore. Breakfast food is coming up. Because I had scrambled eggs, hash browns, bacon, and French toast sticks from Jack in the Box for lunch, and a giant coffee. It was so good. I'll say Jack in the Box coffee was good. I was giving points for that. It hit the spot. It wasn't a lot of food. It hit the spot. It was all small portions. It just was. I was like perfect. And I was running around doing 10,000 things. Oh, now it's tied. Oh my God. So I almost want that again. I was like, that just seemed like that was. I mean, shit. I don't know. I got work to do here too today. I haven't decided. But yeah, Eric Brain is. So we love Eric. Eric's a friend of the show, friend of JLJ Media. So we support that, of course. I just feel like that chick is getting so much attention. I think she loves it. That's the crazy thing. I think she's reveling in it, trying to play it off like, I don't know what are you guys doing to me? Like, but now that everybody's put her on blast, I'm just like, it just seems so weird. Like, I think is she liking it? Is this the attention she wanted? I don't get it. I just don't get people nowadays. I really don't. And the caterpillars, we don't know. That's what's so weird. This has never happened before. But we saw, I thought they were centipedes at first. They ascended on my mom's house, and now a lot of them are. You saw the pictures yesterday, the video yesterday. Now today, many of them have cocooned up, so they're about to become butterflies, which is a great thing. That's great. But they've been there. Well, my stepdad was there since I was born, so since 1969, 55 years. My mom's been there for 25. We've never seen it. Why her house? I have no idea. Where'd they come? It's like a swarm of them. Like where they come from, I don't know. It's so weird. But they're going to turn to butterflies. They're harmless. It's going to turn to butterflies. We need butterflies. I love butterflies. So I've been to butterfly sanctuaries and things like that. I love it. Just like, the butterflies are good. They've descended. I know. It's just so weird. I saw a couple the other day. And I was like, was that a centipede or whatever? And then somebody told her later, no, they're caterpillars. And then they said they started hanging. And it was like, oh, they're trying to cocoon. My mom also gets my mom also gets hummingbirds, and that too. She had eggs in there and everything, so it's kind of crazy. Well, butterflies. They said they're also significant when it comes to spirits in the spiritual world, as you may know. I have butterflies in my garden. I have certain ones. I swear they're the same ones. I have a couple of white ones, a couple of yellow ones. They always in my yard. I talk to them, and they swirl around me all the time. And I looked them up, and they mean different things, of course. I just think they're my brother, Max. I just think they're my stepmother, Elaine. I just think they're people that I really care about that would be in my house. I don't know for sure it's them or not, but I just think it's them. So we need butterflies, we need bees, we need all those. We need all those things. Those butterflies, when they touch the plants, they can also transfer pollen and stuff to things. So it's very important, very impotent. The butterflies are beautiful. So I have one monarch one, which they say it's a big deal. But I got lizards, I got cats, I got everything in my yard. My yard's animal kingdom. We got raccoons, possum. I got whole animal kingdom going on outside. But it was just so weird that my mom, she got that. That we never seen before. It was just so weird. So yeah. There's certain right. There are certain plants, certain flowers you can get them to that will help keep butterflies and things like that. So yes, that's very true. I just like I said, I'm just like I'm a very flower based person. I love yeah. My mother gets hummingbirds all the time. She has hummingbird feeders out there. There's a nest every year. This hummingbird comes to her, and we don't mess with it. We take pictures, and they lay eggs and stuff, and the memories go. So I don't see any hummingbirds in my house. My sister's trying to get about hers. I'm not a bird person, so I will never look for birds come to my house. So I'm like, ugh. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay. Animal Kingdom. Oh, now breakfast is the lead. 60-40 breakfast. Not a landslide yet. 10 vote, good 10 votes. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna end it here because there's only 9 people watching. So okay, we got okay. So maybe I'll have breakfast. I don't know. That's a good question. Very interesantes. Very interesantes. So I don't know. So interesting. So let's see. But yeah, so I have lavender in my yard too. I have lavender. I have honeysuckle. I have lavender. Things like that. I have a new blackberry bush that's starting to grow. I see that they're liking the blackberries. But it's supposed to be super hot outside. And I feel like I need to water my garden today. I watered a couple days ago. You got a good watering. But I feel like I need to water it again because it's just been so hot. I want nothing drying out. Everything is blooming. It's summer, you guys. It is summer. School's out for summer. Like we're in summer. We are at towards the end of almost the end of June. We're halfway through the year. What is going on? What's going on? And I got new lighting. I have a new lamp. That's like I'm loving the lighting. It's like giving me light. Give me body. Give me body. A lamp. So I like it. I like again, I love my desk. I showed Ricardo my desk and put it together. He hadn't seen it put together and like set up. Well, he saw he put together, he didn't see it set up. So I get to show it to him yesterday. You can see he's like, oh, I said, you come to my office. Like, hi, can I help you? I'm in love with my desk. I can't even tell you. Oh my god, you guys. I want to do a video. I'm gonna do a video. But I have to show you guys. I got a phone book. A phone book. I haven't seen a phone book in years. And I'm like, it's so cute. It is so small. It's a phone book. I can't believe it. I love it. I'm so excited. So I'm going to do a video on this. But I was like, a phone book? A phone book. It's so skinny. And not as separate white pages and yellow pages. It's just one thing. But it has all this stuff in here. It could be good. They have coupons. I mean, I'm sure I love. I was like, I'm like, what is going on? A yellow pages. A yellow pages. I was like, where's my map? Where's my Thomas guide? I was like, what is it still in the car? Like, what's going on? I love it. 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 It's crazy. So I might have breakfast food again. That was, what I ordered was actually really, really good. I could almost do that again, but then I don't know. I have this stuff in my refrigerator that I kind of want to cook myself. I want to eat it too, but I don't want to cook because it's well, I can do it in the air fryer. Because right now it's cool in my house. I do not want to get it hot. I am so sore. I was with my mom out yesterday helping her out. I'm so my whole body is sore. Still not sleeping well because of my stupid bed. Like, oh, really? Come on, man. I got to work. I'm working on that too. I'm working on that too. I'm trying. So it's Friday. Usually on Fridays, I'm like, what do you want to talk about? We've had some great conversations the last couple of mornings. So tell me what you guys want to talk about. Let's you ask me questions or bring up a subject. Let's see what you want to talk about. I think I have coffee in one and something in the other. Okay. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Everybody watching. Tell me what you're thinking about. What's going on for Friday? What should we talk about? Tell me what you want to talk about. I'm gonna sit here until somebody says something to me. I'm gonna sit here. Let you guys tell me what you guys want to talk about. We had such amazing conversations the last couple of shows. So what's on your minds? It's Ken Clark. Ken Clark. How you doing today, Ken? Yeah, I'm very excited about our Sunday show with GH Sunday Shift. We're so excited to have them on. I can't wait to do it either. I can't wait. Buzz Chuck, oh my goodness. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Well, I wasn't on for a long time, but I've been back recently. And I haven't heard from you in a long time. Oh, my life's been all over the place. I'm still kicking also. How are you doing? What a nice surprise. This week's my first week kind of back doing regular shows again in the mornings. I've been all over the place. So Ken, today's the Thursday anniversary show. Okay, we have because no soaps are on here yet. Obviously, it's too early, so I didn't know. Okay, I knew it was coming up because Faith is back for that, right? So far, Ken, right? Yeah, no spoilers, my friend. No, they showed Faith, and they showed Faith there coming there. So I was like, I know she's coming on the show. That's all I know. But that's good. Okay, good. Great, 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 great. Yeah, I'm gonna Nick, of course. Yeah, and I saw the picture. I said no. I knew it was coming sometime this week. I didn't know it was yesterday. I didn't watch yesterday's either. Yesterday or today. So okay, that's good. Yeah, still it's only 10:11 here, so there's no soaps on here at the moment. Not at all. Well, that's good, folks. Yeah, GH, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yes. The good, the bad, the ugly. Yes, and his son. Yeah, I'm really curious what his son has to offer. I have I am very curious. He looks like his father. So I mean, there you go, right there. I am very curious to see what he does. And I don't, this whole nepo baby thing is so dumb. It's just I why not? People fall into people's other worlds footsteps all the time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And and if he's a good actor, he will he will do well. If he's not, he won't. We just lost Donald Sutherland, great actor. Kiefer's a great actor. I worked with Kiefer on a couple of shows. He's a great actor also. I mean, it's like so, and his daughter's a great actress. She was on Veep. Actress. So I mean, so it does. I mean, just because they're related, I don't have a problem with that. So, and why not? So I think so. I'm really curious to see what he does, and what kind of and how he is on the show. Soaps are not easy, so I hope he can. I'm sure his father can help him out on that. So it's very cool. And I mean, the Bell family, they're family, so they kind of like they're ushering in one of their major players' son. Like, why not? I have no problem with that whatsoever. 30 years of solid employment. You got something better. Good for you. You watched the cast. You said no spoilers. You're sitting there talking about it. Yes, they were babies when they started. Hi, Miss Samantha. Welcome. Yeah, they were babies when they started. Yes, yes, they did. They were childrens. They were very young. I remember when Nicholas first came on. I remember when he first came on. So yes, and Sharon too. But yeah, I'm curious about. I'm excited. We love Kiefer. 24 is my show, but I worked on another show after that, and he was very kind. I like like I'm not gonna say anything. You start saying stuff. Wait. I mean, obviously the casting scenes obviously has to be part of it. Obviously, it's no big deal. Nobody just shitting you. That's all. No big deal. No big deal. That's fine. And Joshua Morrow is one person I've never met. I've never interviewed. Nothing. We've never crossed paths so far. So sorry, my friend. Yes, that just made me laugh. That's fine. Yeah, a lot of these folks on Young Wrestlers, they've been around for a long time. They have retention. The people playing the same role. Been playing for a long time. It goes by fast. He's been on 30 years. I've been watching it 30 years and longer. That's always a very interesting thing. Very interesting thing to think of. So yes. So what are we talking about today? I said last couple days we had some great conversations. It's Friday. I always think you can ask questions. We can start by thing or anything. Okay, here we go. James, do you think ABC will get another power black couple like Angie and Jesse? I have no idea. I mean, seriously. I mean, I have no idea. That is a huge. That's a huge. Who knows, right? That's I don't see it. And I'm assuming you mean ABC soap. There's only one soap. You mean General. You obviously mean General Hospital. Because obviously there's Grey's Anatomy and Station 19 and all that kind of stuff, the nighttime stuff. So I'm assuming you mean like ABC daytime, and there's only one show, obviously, and that's General Hospital. I don't think so, but you never know. Like I said, we have new writing and stuff coming up. I have no idea. I have no idea. James, if you had a magic wand, who would you want back to be back on daytime? A magic wand. Who I want back on daytime. That's really crazy because there's certain shows I'd love to have back. I'd love to have Santa Barbara back if they had the kind of writing they could have for Santa Barbara. That was my show. We got back on daytime. I don't know. I'm like, I don't. That's a good question. I don't know. It's see, my problem is, and I think everybody in this chat will understand this. Now, I want to thank some of the people who were messaging me online yesterday saying they liked what I had to say about the state of the soaps. They were agreeing with me, so thank you. I appreciate that. I just go by what I see in the lens that I look at. I see your questions, Matthew. You'll be next. I see your thought, Luther. So I'm actually going to answer to you too, Luther. So Luther, Kenneth, it's all kind of the same for everybody. So what comes to answer? I don't want anyone on daytime of caliber unless they're written for. If that makes any sense. Because there's nothing, and you guys probably this is where we can all agree. There's nothing worse than bringing on a good name, a big name, something good, and the material sucks, or they waste them, or the pacing's bad. I don't want anybody on daytime unless they're really going to use them and use them to their fullest. There are a lot of former soap actors that I know and don't know that are really good. And I want them to be working. I want them, and some of them are working other stuff, but I would love to see them working on daytime. But hi, David. I just can't. I just. Oh, thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. I just think to have Darnell Williams on the gates, let's make sure the writing is really good because we know Darnell can act. He's an Emmy-winning actor. We know he can act. Same with Debbie Morgan, Susan Haskell. These are people who can act. These are all Emmy winners. I only want them on soaps if they're going to use them. I just think I don't want just names for names. I want them to get written well for and treated with the respect that they deserve. You know what I mean? They have other choices. I mean, Debbie's working on other things. Those stuff outside of it. I mean, I want more than just a name. I want somebody. I'll make sure they are treated with the weight of who they are. Because we know they can do it. I think everybody in this chat room can agree with that. Anybody watching agree with that, right? I mean, that's the thing. So I'm seeing all these people saying the gates. I'm like, well, until I see Luther, I agree, Luther. I agree. And we know he can act. We know he can do it. We know he can bring it. Now he's off the show. Church St. John is all we're talking about. He's off the show. That's that. But I try to look at the big picture. I'm not a fanatic, so I look at the shows, from business standpoint to just writing standpoint to just like what my thoughts are, all mixed together. Not say I'm always right or that I'm the all be all end all be all. I just look at it and go, this is how I feel. Like that just doesn't make sense. I just want the best for these people. Samantha mentions, would it be weird for Sunny and Natalie to date? Well, not any more weird than anybody else. I mean, I don't know, what do you mean by weird? Because their kids date? That's happened a gajillion times on soaps. So I don't think it'd be any weirder. I mean, Sam and Dante I thought were weird. I thought they were weird. And so I'm like, But now I kind of like them together. But I think like they share siblings. I'm like, aren't they like siblings themselves, so to speak? But no. And she had a baby with his father. So I mean, it's not any more weird than anything else. I don't think weirder than anything else. Yeah, Roger Howard, I agree with that too. Ugh, yeah, I agree with that too. And yes, and I know Michelle Vaucher, and I love her and everything. And I'm not, I don't, I think her ability to write is fine, but then see, there's also the other stuff though. How much the network input's going to be in there, how much the producer input's going to be in there. Um, there's that. Again, I'm not. People are making the Gates sound like this is going to be the savior. Not saying you're doing that, Luther. We're saying other people are just like the Gates, the Gates, the Gates, the Gates, the Gates. And I'm like, I think you're setting. I think people are setting it up for a fall. I'm just saying. I already time stamped it. The fan base is going to turn on it within first week. Already called it. If it's not everything people want it to be, I just feel it just that this the I'm seeing it online. The soap, the Zoom, the soap chats are so bad. People are mean. They're evil. They're mean. They're complaining about everything. I'm like, it's just I don't know. I'm like, I see the guys. I see positives in every single soap opera that I watch. I do see positives, and I talk about them on shows. But there are a lot of negatives of each one. So it's just you know, we share that every Sunday on my shows. And again, Michael Lee Knight could have been. There was lots of potential though. There was lots of potential. They didn't do it correctly. There was lots of potential. Kim Delaney, lots of potential. There are a lot of people that bring things. They just thought there were lots of potential. And they just didn't execute it. So you guys are bringing up all this stuff. You guys are proving my point, basically. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't bring on a name and an Emmy winner if you're not going to use them to their full extent of the law, no, of their talents. And some of these shows are very bloated cast wise. And so, I mean, I know that getting back to the business side of it, everybody has their guarantees and all that stuff and all that stuff. But I'm like, I can't. I know exactly. I feel like poppy seed. I know. I love it. That's so funny. Um, it's like they're finally using Bill again. Hello. I mean, that's all. He's a major player on the show. I'm glad they're using him again. And when I talk about the whole Steffi Brooke and the whole thing, people may not like my opinion. I actually kind of like this. This re-energizes the show a little bit. Why not? I think why not? She's always been a thorn in people's side, so to speak. But she did bring a lot to the Forrester creations, and nobody brings up they ain't Forresters. They're Maroney's. Yes, they were raised by Eric and adopted and all this stuff, but they're not Forresters. They don't have Forrester blood in them. They don't have the person who has Forrester blood in them is Thorne, Rick, Bridget. They have Forrester. They have so man, that's all that. I'm saving that all for Sunday. We're talking on Sunday. There are things I like about each of the soaps. I know a lot of black folks are done with General Hospital and they're just not having it. There are parts also I'm still gonna watch it, and there's parts that I like. Two things can be true at once. You can criticize one thing about something and also like parts of it. That's where the nuance has gone away. And for a lot of people, it's all or nothing. And I'm just like, well, I mean, and if that's how you feel, of course, I'm not gonna tell you how to feel. That's your business. But for me, I can separate the two. There are two separate things going on for me. So I can do it. But I know everybody doesn't feel that way. And I don't tell people how to feel. So that's your business. You feel that way. And I always say, when you should stop watching a show if it's bad, if it's that bad for you, you should stop watching a show. You should take a break. Take a break from watching the show. There's nothing wrong. The show will probably be there when you get back. Chances are. So take a break. Take a break. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Take a break from social media. There's nothing wrong with that either. Take a break. People keep inviting me to these spaces. I don't do spaces because it's just too much for me. I just don't. I support people who do spaces, and occasionally I've gone and just listened, and I'm busted up because some people are funny when they say stuff. But yeah, I don't really do spaces. So thanks for the invites, but I kind of stay on the sidelines and But like I said, I'm seeing the threads on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit and stuff. It's just the people are attacking a former head writer of a show on days, and I just don't care that much. I guess it doesn't bother me. My life doesn't revolve around it. I guess it doesn't bother me. I'm like I just don't care as much. And like I said, with General Hospital, I know that they're in the middle of writing changes, and so of course there's going to be shifts in characters, shifts in what characters they use, the whole thing. I mean, that's just part of it. I mean, they're changing. I mean, depends on what the writer wants to, who they want to write for, everything. So you don't get either. I know. I don't get it. People are going to town. Are they going to? I mean, they're just like. I mean, we're talking threads that are a mile long. They're so caught up in all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not saying I'm burying nobody. I'm just like, it's not that serious to me. I'm like, I mean, so she made a mistake. She thought Bonnie was Adrian or whatever. I'm like, okay, life goes on. I don't care. When I go on X, I try to retweet all positive stuff most of the time. I'm like, I see something positive. You'll see on my page, I have a lot of music stuff because I follow a lot of music pages, a lot of Prince pages. I love Prince. That's my people. I'll be posting that stuff because I'm just like, I don't know. It's a lot. It is a lot. They are really caught up with this stuff. They are. It should be fun. I mean, my thing is, there's no problem with calling stuff out. I mean, where we are. I think people forget that we are kind of in charge. It's not the other way around. Even though it's kind of like, we should be able to say, I want to see this on my television set, or that wasn't cool on my television set. That's fine. But there are people who are just they're just going to town about stuff that I'm like, that's not that important. There's a lot of anger. People are angry. When they're angry, I just don't have that. I don't have. I don't know. And I do these shows. I just don't have. It's not just soaps either. It's the Star Wars world. It is the Hallmark Channel world. It's like I'm in several different worlds, and it's all over. So I can't just blame the soaps. It's not just the soaps. It's everything, and people are just. But that's the thing. But when 100 people are complaining about the same thing, it's a lot. They're just like, oh my god, can I just like? I try to scroll through and if I scroll through, I don't scroll that much on some of these things, but I'm just like, I just want to get to some good stuff sometimes, and I want to see what people are talking about. And it's a trip, you guys. It's a trip. So I don't know, some of it spills onto my pages, and that's fine. And I just for me, I'm like, again, not better than anybody else or anything. I'm just saying that for me, I don't. A lot of times I'm not watching a soap opera. I'm not thinking about it. So I'm off my life doing stuff. I have things in my life that are more serious. I'm dealing with this stuff. Um, we have an election coming, all kinds of stuff coming up that I'm like, no, way more serious than a coupling or a fandom. I would never want to be. That's why my handles aren't like Jarly or Jason. I don't care that much. What's happening, Jason? The world's happening. Everything's happening. The world. I'm just saying that tomorrow my game stream has to be canceled. I have to take care of some family stuff. I gotta take care of some, but no one signed up really. Only like 4 people signed up, so like it's not a big deal. But I will have it another time. I gotta take care of some family stuff. So again, my life in real life is much more serious than what's happening on General Hospital. And that you follow Cookie Monster. That's why not? People were following Elmo. He was like trending for a while back. It was trending. That's kind of funny. I started following music channels. So I see all this. There's like this day in 1995. I love that stuff. Prince released on this day in 2000. That kind of stuff. I love that stuff. It's just like that's that is. But I'm seeing. But in between all that, I'm seeing it's almost like these shows are the catalyst for something deeper because it doesn't make sense to me. And like you, I'm not saying I'm better than anyone, but real life is happening. Real life is happening. It's happening, folks. I got friends trying to find places to live, and it's expensive here in Los Angeles. We have a dog in our family that's dying. He's got cancer and he's dying. I mean, I mean, Reddit is crazy. So anybody who goes on Reddit, just don't go on Reddit. The Facebook groups are crazy. Don't go on the Facebook groups. And yeah, I know Flo talked about the Grimace and the Mets. Yeah, he did. I saw that on this thing. And then Twitter, X. It's crazy. Instagram is not as bad. I'm on Instagram more than anything else. I like Instagram. It's not as bad. You know, if it spills my YouTube page sometimes, but it's fine with me. Nope, you can't laugh anymore. Can't agree, disagree. It has to be one thing or the other. One thing or the other. If there's no nuance anymore, there's no unless, yes, and it's all gone. There's no irony. It's like if you go online to any of these places, it's a hellscape. It is Twitter, and Twitter X is the worst. It is a hellscape. I like Instagram because it's a little more curated for me. I don't get any stuff on there. I don't get anything crazy on there. But I just post on the others. I'm on LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn. It's much more professional and just safer. So I'm on there. Other than that, yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I have accounts on the other things, but I just don't really scroll that much. But every once in a while, I'm sitting there waiting for something. I go, I'll scroll for a little bit, and it's just like, ugh, why did I do that? Sarcasm's dead. There's just so much stuff. It's like, wow, they're trying to cancel everybody. I mean, it's too much. Social media is supposed to be a place you come to come together and and make bonds and stuff. And not anymore. Not anymore. Road rage is nuts. I mean, it's yes. It is a lot. LOTT. It is a lot. So I just kind of stay out of it. Some folks try to bring me in, and I'm like, nope, don't bring me in it. Nope, I'm good. Don't bring me in it. Don't bring me in it. Nope. We're good. People tag me in certain things. Sometimes I'm like, untag me. Don't tag me in that. I'm like, don't be bothered. Because one person tagged me in something recently, and they just like, well, that's good. So Luther says, for you guys at home who are not listening, can't see, he says the Facebook groups he belongs to are pretty okay. You're very lucky because most of the ones I belong to, I would say 90% of them aren't okay. There's 10% that are okay. There's not 10%. But the other 90%, no, they're not okay. And I joined them a long time ago, but I was like, ugh. The Y&R groups, GH groups, they're like, they are, woo, they are too much. So I don't really go anymore. I'm like, once in a while, look at it, like, ugh. Yeah, you can't get, there's no compromise anymore. Nothing. If you don't believe this and this, that's it. People just will hold your feet to the flame. They'll get cussed out. They'll accuse you of stuff. They'll come after you for stuff. I'm like, what? Don't tag me in stuff with Robin Strasser. I mean, like, if you already know that we don't get along, why would you tag me in something with her? That isn't funny. I mean, that's something that it's like there are certain folks that I don't get along with. They don't get along with me. For anybody future reference thinking it's funny. It's not funny. Because I'm not going to engage. I'm not. I mean, I don't know what she said. I didn't see what you post. I didn't see what you tagged me in. Like, that doesn't sound familiar, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. That isn't funny. We don't get along. We have a history. I would never want to be tagged in anything with her or anything. I'm not. I don't want mess. And again, and if she started something, I didn't see it. I'm not getting involved. I have elevated from all that. I'm not doing it. Yeah, J's page is bad. Social media is for everybody, including humoristic and racist and yes, it's for everybody. I've seen Kevin in a few interviews. Kevin's Spacey trying to come back. Okay. Exactly. But yeah, I don't, some people think things are, this other chick tagged me in something with something. I'm like, don't tag me in that. I'm not, because I won't get involved. I won't, it was bad. Yeah, just in future reference, just don't. Anything with her, just don't, period. We don't, don't tag me. I don't follow her. I blocked her. I don't follow her. I don't even care I don't even care what she thinks at all. I belong to a lot of GH groups, not just that one. I belong to a lot. I belong to dynasty groups. They're horrible. I belong to Dallas groups, which some of them are okay. Some of the Dallas groups are fine. Not standing group is okay too. Like I belong to so many different groups because back in the day I was like liking all of them because I was using them to promote my shows at AfterBuzz. That was the first thing we started. AfterBuzz, I was like, okay, let's look at all the GH groups, all the Y&R groups, all the bold groups. I belong to a lot, but I'm never in them anymore. So I don't even post on there anymore. So at all. So I couldn't tell you which ones are good or bad anymore. I just know that I had all these experiences and I was like, ugh. Yeah. So yeah, I blocked her. So there's all these reasons. Yes, there are people that on X are people that I've muted and there are people that I blocked. For various reasons. Same on Instagram, there are people that I have restricted, people I have blocked. I'm like, I'm not into that anymore. My mental health is way more important than petty bullshit. So I'm just like, nope, I move on. I'm moving on, moving along, and I don't want that in my feed. And that's the lucky thing we can do. That's what you can do. We have the power to do that. Not a lot of power because I'm telling you, these algorithms are trying it. They are trying it. I see something I don't want to see. I'm like, I didn't want to see that. You have to go, interested? I think it's, was it not interested, interested? Or is it show more or show less on Facebook? I'm always like, show less, not interested, show less. I'm like, I don't care. It's like, we had this talk the other day, right? About how the algorithms really do push certain things. If you see one thing, they're going to try to send all of it to you. It's like, no, I didn't say I was interested. No, I saw one video. I didn't want, listen, I'm interested in the whole thing or that whole subject. So it's like, I'm just like, I don't really care about all that stuff. So I'm just like, I'm just out of it. So once I have a bad experience in a group or a chat, I'm out. I don't continue after that. I don't do it at all. So I'm like, letting it go. So you see my name as in these groups. I'm not posting anything. I don't go to these groups anymore. So I just haven't left the groups. I'm not gonna go through and leave every group on earth. It's like I did it in the beginning. I'm there. Leave it on. And the ads too, yes. That also. I'm not gonna go through every single group and try to and take myself out. I'm like, I'll leave them in there. You try to block a few because of X, like communication coverage. I know it's just like I guess the porn is coming through to people too. They're like, all these porn accounts coming out through them. Like, because X said not gonna do porn, so I'm like, ugh. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. And for those reasons, I'm out. Like Shark Tank. And for those reasons, I'm out. I just, I don't have time for all that stuff. Again, I just don't care that much. I wish I did. I just don't. I'm not that invested. Not that invested. Now Popeyes trying to get me to order something from them. They're like, get a combo, get a free chicken sandwich. I'm like, dang, I didn't want Popeyes today. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me. Followed a coworker and got a bunch of porn. Oh my god, it's so funny. But it's like light porn. It's like they're just like these counts of these busty women or whatever that I think are popping on people's feeds. Um, I think Elon said he was not going to ban them or something. I don't know. It was something that came out recently. I was half paying attention. I was like, oh, okay. Like, all righty. But yeah, online should be fun. You should be able to go to it and try to have a good time. That's how it should be. Well, you never know, kids. But I have a lot of friends who aren't on it anymore. They left. They're like, bye, I'm done. I'm like, okay, they are done. They are done. They are done. They are done, done, done. There's Care Bear. I have separate accounts for adult stuff. You go on, Jason. That's right. Just like they're not under my name. That's right. I wonder if your friend Devin has one of those kind of accounts. How old is he on Twitter? If there's a really, I have. That's a good question. I have no idea. Everybody in chat knows. I have no. That's a good question. I have no idea. I thought everything was 18, but maybe not. I don't know. That's a good question. Hi, Care Bear. Care Bear, the Zoom for tomorrow, and Matt and Care Bear, the Zoom tomorrow is canceled. I gotta take care of some family stuff. But hardly anybody signed up, so it's not a big deal. So it's not a big deal. We'll do another time, but I have to take care of some family stuff tomorrow. I got some sad news. I gotta take care of it. He might. I know. I was like, Devin got one out there. As I say, you can have multiple accounts on Twitter. You can do whatever you want. That's true. That's very true. And Luther Sherry's asking you a question. I don't know if you saw it. Long live Eric Brace. She's coming in. She's coming in hot. We talked about him earlier. Yes, we talked about him earlier, Cameron. That's a good question about Twitter. I have no idea. I know Instagram too. I'm not sure either how you have to be for Instagram. I have no idea actually. I know what other apps you got to be 18, obviously, but that's a good question. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to talking about it. I got something to take care of. So yes, my life has been this way for the last year and a half. So something else unexpectedly happened. I got to take care of it. So, but I didn't feel super bad because again, nobody really signed up. Oh, she did. Okay, thank you. Well, nobody really signed up. There's only like 5 people coming, so nobody signed up. That's what it is. So nobody really signed up. There's Coach. Quick hello. Done teaching. Business call soon. Working it out on a Friday. It's Friday, kids. For me, it's 10:44 a.m. I've been on for an hour. All right, I've been on for an hour. And everybody's popping through. I love it. Everybody's coming through on a Friday for the weekend. You have the weekend coming up. Oh yeah, family first always. I mean, that's just how it is. But again, like I said, nobody really pops up. So yeah. Oh, it's not good, but that's how it is right now. It's not good. It's not good at all. And what I have to deal with right now is not ending well. So that's all I'm going to say about that. We're gonna handle it. We're a family. We're going to handle it as a family. So yes, it's not good, and it's not good news, and it's not going to end well, and the whole thing. So, but that's life. And I'm still not sleeping well. My godforsaken bed. I'm still trying to figure that out. I thought I almost had a bed. Thought I almost had a bed from Costco, and they're out. Dang it! They have my type of bed I wanted too. So much cheaper too. Oh, so much cheaper. I was like, woo! I always forget about Costco. I always do. I got my big TV from Costco. It was like $200, my 55 inch, and it's good. My Vizio or whatever. Is it Vizio? Yeah, it's Vizio. It's good. And so yeah, so I always forget I have a Costco card. My mother has one too. I'm like, oh yeah, Costco. Costco. You like Costco. You know, like a side note, I'm getting hungry, I think. I like the rotisserie chicken. It's really cheap and it's always cooked really well. And they have this cherry Danish. Usually it's two for $11. And it's a big, you can get they have cherry, they have cheese, they have all whatever. Oh my God. It's I love the cherry. I don't eat cheese or the other one, but the cherry Danish, seriously, it is. I think it comes in a pack of like 6. Costco got everything. Costco got beds. It got plants. Costco has plants. Costco has appliances. They have computers. They have laptops. They really, I mean, it's just so funny because changing subjects suddenly. Costco literally has everything. They have clothes. They have pools. I mean, it's like they have all the vitamins you can ask for, plus all the food, booze. Their Kirkland brand vodka, which I got once, it was like this giant thing. It was like I can't do it. It was huge, for like $22. Their prices are good. Like I said, the TV, I've had it for like 3 or 4 years. It's fine. It's you get your glasses there. My friend gets his glasses there all the time, like wearing glasses. Um, Tires. Their gas is good too. Their gas is good for you, and it's inexpensive compared to other gas. And so it's crazy. Yeah, Kirkland, that's their brand. Kirkland. It's not bad. They do. I love it. And I always get my. I don't. I'm not because I live by myself. I mean, I live with my brother, but I eat by myself or stuff. So I don't need a lot of bulk items. But when I go with my friends or my sister, there are a few things I'll get in bulk, but I don't really need bulk. But they're good. The only thing that if I was going to, and of course their hot dogs are good, their pizza is good, woo, their churros are good. But here's the thing: the one thing. So yeah, you didn't get a see no. I said I don't know why I don't know why I'm trying to come back on here every day if I can to get the notifications kicking in. No notifications. Tony JC said no notification. Of course, that's so dumb. I've been on an hour, 62 minutes. Um, but no, the one thing that I am not a super fan of at Costco is their produce. It's okay. I used to get my produce from like Sprouts or Whole Food. I go snooty stores get my produce. And occasionally farmers markets. But I don't their produce doesn't grab me. That's one thing that doesn't grab me. But everything else grabs me. Their cakes are good. Everything. All this stuff is good. It's all good stuff. So but it's cheaper. But the gas, we go to get the gas there. And my brother-in-law's a mechanic, so he's always like, the gas is good for your car. All the stuff is really good. So yeah. And so my $65 a year, I keep my Costco membership up. And that's what we do. Yeah, keep it moving. But I said beds, that's right. And I wrote down the kind of bed I want. Sorry, Tony, close your ears, Tony, at this part. Because Flobo and I checked out beds last week. He went with me and take me around and check out the different mattresses. Just give me advice on which beds would work for me. So he did that last week. But I know what kind of bed I want, so I have it all written down and stuff. And Costco had my bed, but they didn't have it. They called 5 Costco stores. I thought I had a mattress, so I'm not sleeping well at all. So I gotta keep looking. I'm looking. Mattresses are Big Lots. Don't go to Big Lots. I got all these coupons to Big Lots, and then the mattresses are still like overly priced. Overly priced. Like it's Big Lots. Why are you so overpriced? I don't understand. So anyway, it's who knew getting a mattress is like that much. And I don't have credit cards, folks. I don't do credits because I got rid of all that stuff. So I pay cash or anything. So I don't have the cash to buy this huge card. So it's kind of crazy. But ooh la la. I was like, I buy something. I also warned Tony before should I say anything. I gotta warn him. Did I say that? But yeah, I had no clue. I also want a love seat, but love seats are cheaper than beds. So I want to get this love seat. I saw this love seat for like $200. I might get it. I was like, that's actually, I want something I can sit and watch TV on. And I'm like, that's actually better than That's cheaper than a mattress. So I don't need a box spring. I don't need a bed frame. I got all that. All I need is a mattress. A mattress. I think it was nuts. I had to say it. I had to say it. So let's just say close your ears. Close your ears to married man. No, I think please. Close your ears. But yes, that's it's just crazy. I had no idea. Like I said, I bought a bed in 20 years, so I had no idea how expensive they would be. I remember my brother got a mattress. He has a twin bed, and he got a mattress. And it was one of those because that's all smushed together. Then you cut it open, it opens up. It was so funny. It was kind of fun to watch his bed unfold, like literally unfold. Then my friend got that purple bed, that purple mattress, like something that's called purple or whatever. That's kind of cool. I was like, okay. And again, it came vacuum sealed and it just opens up. So that's the thing. So, but yeah, the gas prices are cheaper. There's long lines, but gas prices are cheaper, and so it's Costco's. It hits. It hits sometimes. So, but I always forget about it. When we get that Costco mailer, that's when it goes. Oh my God, they have your bed. It was Beauty Rest, which I like. I like pillow top. I want pillow top mattress. Everything. That's the thing, Jason. You have to check these beds because as you get older, you can hurt yourself. I can't have too firm, and I can't have too soft. I need just right, like Goldilocks. But no, I found that medium firm and regular firm work for me. And pillow top is good too. I have a pillow top mattress cover that helps also. That helps this bed when I helped. This was a pillow top. It got old. That it did help some. So something cushiony where I don't feel the coils or whatever. That'll work. But it's hard finding good. I finally got good pillows. Good pillows are hard too. So yes, you guys are ahead of us. I have no soaps are on here. No soaps are here in LA yet. It's only 10:53. So I can't talk about anything. We haven't got there yet. But yes, Church St. John is gone. Just gone. That's it. We talked about that earlier too, Care Bear. Is there BJ's out there? The restaurant, yes. We have a lot of it. There's one here in Culver City. I like their food. I don't mind their food. For chain restaurants, I don't eat the bazooki, whatever that shit is. I don't eat that stuff. But their actual food, I like it. The last date I went on, which was a long time ago, was at BJ's. We met at BJ's, we had a date, and it didn't go well. The food was good though. My food was good, but the date itself didn't go well. So we have them. So I have one right near me. And today's the 30th anniversary of Joshua Morrow. So, of course, the whole family got Tarai on there apparently, and Faith is back. So, yes. Oh, you mean, oh, my fault. BJ's Wholesale. No, we don't. I don't know what that. No, we don't have that. I don't know what that is. Oh, you're at the restaurant. I'm like, oh, you're at the restaurant. I'm like, no, we don't know BJ's Wholesale out here. Not in LA. I don't know what that is. See, there you go. I never heard of your BJ's Wholesale. No, we don't. No, we don't have that. We have a lot of things like Sit and Sleep, Mattress Center. We went to a lot of mattress places. There's a whole row out here in Torrance, a city in Torrance, not far from me. That's like a whole mattress row. So it's like Costco. Yeah, we don't have that. We used to have this one company. Shit, I forgot what it's called. I think it's strong and firm, pass on soft tops. Oh, Tony. Tony. Yeah, I don't know it. I do knew it. So again, for you guys coming in, no Zoom tomorrow, but next Friday is our happy hour Zoom. It'll be a lot of fun. The last happy hour was good. We talk about everything on that show too. So next Friday, sign up for that one. Join us. We'll have a great time, of course. We'll end out the month of June. And then July Zooms are up also already. Underneath this video, the July Zooms are up already. You can sign up for those. I'll make the flyers for those this week, but they're up already. Just make sure I say that. I've been on 69 minutes, 26 watching. Let me see how many likes. I got to refresh my page. 14 likes, okay, I'll take it. Thanks to all the new subscribers on my channel. Thank you so much. Enjoy all the content. I got all kinds of content and more coming. Please enjoy that. If you're new watching, just please like it. Like, so keep talking. You guys are talking to me. My notifications are going crazy. My bread video has gone. My second bread video has gone viral now. So thank you. These dumb videos, but they're fun. Happy birthday to your mother, Cherie. My mom's birthday is next Saturday. So I got Flobo's birthday on Tuesday, Bonita's birthday on Saturday. So next Saturday, we're doing a combined birthday. So we Flobo, my mom, and some family members. We're going to get together, and I'm going to take them out for their Cancerian birthdays. So it'll be kind of nice. So, but Flobo's Tuesday, so make sure you show them some love on Tuesday. My mom is next Saturday. So we're happy that she made it another year. We almost lost her last year. So it's kind of interesting to have her back. So yes, all the cancers. My friend Melissa of Coffee with Melissa and James, whatever, her birthday's July 1st. So is my niece Haley, July 1st. And then my girl Marissa, her birthday's coming up in July. So I guess July birthday's coming too. So, but yeah, next week's on some good birthdays. A lot of people born in May and June. So you know how that goes. Yes. Well, I won't be with Flobo on his birthday. He has plans, but like I said, we'll be together the following Saturday. So we're going. We have a restaurant we're going to and the whole thing, and should be good. Yes. Birthdays. I know. So here we go, kids. Just moving right along. Like I said yesterday, I was saying earlier, we got a lot done at my mom's house yesterday. We got a lot done. We're getting in there. No, it's been a year now, a little over a year, and so now we're trying to get out. We're trying, and my aunt, we're trying to help her out now too. Her situation. So we're working it out, folks. We're a small. My part of the family is very small, so very small. Not good, but we're trying. I'm working it out. She ate what I gave her yesterday. I forced it down her throat. Eat this, lady, eat it. And she ate it. But no, still not good at all. So, but we're all watching, we're all encouraging and watching and doing what we can. When I'm with her, I try to make sure we get stuff that we both can eat together, and she'll eat everything that she likes. Try and do that. So, but I don't live with her, so I don't know what she does when I'm not there. So if she tells me the truth or not. My brother and I were on top of her. My sister were all on top of her. We're trying to get her going. Yes, well, thank you, Cherie. I appreciate that. I'm a tired son. I am very tired. I'm very worn out. And there are times I wish I wasn't doing any of this. So that's the whole thing. So, but yeah, she's doing, but she's hanging in there. Like we have, like I said, if you're in my Patreon, we have all these caterpillars against her house that are going to turn to butterflies. It's really crazy. So we're waiting for them. We're waiting for them to become cocoon. So I don't know what that means. This has never happened before. That house has been there over 60 years. It's never happened. Mom's been there 25 years. I said there's a lesson because butterflies again are spiritual things. So it's funny that all these cocoons are now popping up. All these caterpillars are popping up. They're turning into butterflies at her house. Nowhere else on the block. It's her house. It's very strange. But it is. But yes. But of course, I'll be there for my mom. My brother's there for my mom. I said we're all doing our parts. Of course, that's what I could imagine not doing. I wouldn't. I mean, of course, I'm gonna do it. Even though I hear all the time, there are some kids who don't help out their parents. They don't, and I'm like, really? And they don't. They really don't. So, and I mean, I'm only the ones. I mean, I understand the ones that you're not in your life. Like a father's not my life, so I wouldn't help him. So, I try. We have. She and I have the same face, so that always makes for very interesting stuff. Yeah, that's very interesting stuff. So we laugh, we do laugh. I mean, we fight. We fought yesterday. We fought like 2 or 3 times yesterday. Oh, we fought. Oh, screamed at each other. I slammed the door and all thing. We fought. But then we get over it and go on today. I mean, just no time to hang on to it. Just since we had too much things going on. Um, I am tough, so I just am. So, but we work it out. I don't know if it did or not because I planned it within some other stuff, Matt. So there's a whole area. I'll show you the area of my videos. There's an area where there's a lot of different plants that have merged together. And it's funny because I'll plant something somewhere and then somewhere else it gets moved, or like the bees move it, or the bees bring stuff to it, and like it gets overtaken. So I will do a video. I'll show you the area where I put it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like it's there's some parts of my yard that have like multiple stuff in it, and there's something that's dominant will take over. So I don't know. I planted it. Every time people give me seeds or plants, I plant them and I put them out, and I love it. So and I got so much growth that I need to. I know Tony was going to say something crazy, but I got to trim the bushes. The bushes are growing out of control, Tony. So I got to trim them. They're a little too bushy. I can't get through this one section. So I have all this overgrowth that is, it's a blessing, of course. It's great. I mean, it's great. Just means I need to do some trimming. Let's see if Tony is on the chat for that, of course. But yeah, no, we fight, we fuss. My whole family, we all fight. Yeah, Taurus Cancer moms, exactly. I said, oh yeah, we fight and fuss, and we say whatever we say to each other, whatever. And so we like just going around. And I always tell her, I'm here for you. I'm on your side. And I always try to remember to have compassion because she's going through the death of her husband, and then she almost died herself. So it's like, so she's coming off for that stuff too. My aunt too. We fight. We laugh about it too later. We fight about this stuff, but she knows I'm on her side. She knows I'm looking out for her, and I've also proven that I'll be there for them for whatever happens. I'll be there for them, of course. That's how it is. So that's you're not getting rid of me. I'm not going nowhere. So it's like they need my help, so I'm here to help. So that's what you do. Well, that's what I do. I mean, I know some folks who don't do that, but that's what I do. And so it is. It is what it is, folks. And like I said, I'm tired. There are times I don't want to do it. It's too much. There are times I want to scream and holler and eat my own hair in the corner and run screaming into the night. No, Tony has no comment about my bushes, my overgrown bushes. Tony actually has no comments. Really? Wow. It's very interessante. He's like, he has no comments on my overgrown bushy bushes. Because I have this one section of this giant succulent that's spiky, which I wanted. It grew, and I want it there to ward off people from trying to break into my house. But the other side it's poking me, and I'm getting cut up because I'm trying to go through this little thing. I know Tony JC's like, no comment. No comment. Like, wow. Like you want to say push in the bush. Push in the bush. Push in the bush. That old song. I like to do the things I'd like to do to. He's like, no, guys, that is hilarious. Oh my God. He's like, no comments. No comment. That's hilarious. I know. He's like, no comment. I'm like, you'd be the first one to say something. But yeah, so anyway, but yeah, Tony, I'll post it on Patreon. I'll do a little, it's just, I have stuff that I'm like, where did that purple thing come from? It's like shooting out of stuff. Like, it's beautiful. I'm like, I didn't plant that. I know I didn't plant it. So obviously, or I planted that over there. I have a tree growing in the front of my yard that it had to come from the back of the yard. Like, was it a bird or a bee? Took it all the way over to the front. I'm like, where'd that tree come from? Oh yeah, far as zooms, I know. Are you guys all signed up for the happy hour Zoom next Friday? A week from today? Matt, I think Care Bear, I think you are. Care Bear, Matt, I think you are too. I don't know, Tony, are you coming to the Zoom next Friday? I have to look at my thing. I don't have it in front of me. But we always I think Andrea's back too. She can come to it. Our happy hours are fun. We have a good time on those too. We have a good time. I like the happy hours. They're fun. Oh, Sheree, when do you got to come to our Zooms one day, Sheree? We have a good time in there. A good time. Yeah, Taurus and Cancer, I know. It's something else. Do I have any JJ interviews in the works? No, I don't. I have no interviews in the works whatsoever. Other soaps. I have interviews from other things in the works. But soaps, no. Neighbors just got back to me and said they have a major press junket again happening in July, mid-July, that I'll be a part of. They were if it's the same people, it was the same setup and stuff. It was wonderful the way he did it. It was so organized and everything. It was wonderful. I have some ideas of who I want for each soap opera, and so it's funny you say that. I'm deciding either today or Monday if I'm gonna send those emails out. So for each soap, I have somebody I want to talk to. So I'm curious to see if that. I'll see what happens. But I haven't asked anybody for it. It's been just the Emmys happened also, which is what's going on. So I don't know. Let me have things. You know, I'm always cast as the victim. I'll listen to him. I'm always casted as a vixen. I lost my flow to an untamed wild backyard. Oh my god, so dramatic, Tony. Oh my, you sure you're not your cocaine? Yes, I don't. These soap shows they're just. But I know, but the whole Emmys thing was busy, so I let them die down. And I was like, who do I really want? Like, who do I want? And I want to make sure. I always have to ask with intention. Like, who do I want? But other shows I have interviews all lined up and stuff. I get PR people, some of these people all the time for my shows outside of soaps. I'm never wanting for guests on that. And right now, also, folks, you can check out my Extra Connections Race Talk and Extra Connections Pride Talk. Um, Flobo and I did the Race Talk on Black baseball. Came out Wednesday, and today, me and Aaron Wallace, who does Tomorrow is a New Day and Queers and Soaps, we talked about Pride Talk being from a small town in Arkansas. So check out those conversations. We have some. Oh my god! And Donald Peoples and I did a conversation on blacks and soaps last week. Like we have some good stuff. And I have more interviews coming. So every Wednesday is Extra Connections Race Talk, and every Friday is Extra Connections Pride Talk. So for this month, so check those out. We had some great conversations. Great conversations. Oh, Taraya, I can't promise you that either. So can't promise nobody nothing. It's a new girl in town, and she's looking good. We had good talks. They were fun. I'm glad I did them. They were a lot of fun. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. They're getting views and getting downloads, so I like it. I will always talk about all those things. I mean, just throughout the whole year. I'm not going to talk about them once a year or once a month. These are topics I'm going to talk about throughout the year. And I'm glad folks are enjoying them. So that's what they're here for. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. We should all be talking. That's the thing. Conversations. We all should be talking. If as long as it's meaningful, respectful, I don't mind challenging, but respectful and meaningful conversation. Don't have time for people who just don't get it. And they're out there, folks. You guys know it better than I do. But you guys are out there more than I am. You know, so I'm just here to give out content. You guys, I put out the content. You do what you want with it. Receive it however you want. So, but I love talking to people, so we have a good time. So, but all the interviews, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. I have no answers for anybody for anything. Wait for anything. I guess there was outrage because there's a picture of Thomas, Paris, and Douglas together from Bold, and people are going crazy over that. I don't even I saw. I was like, why are people going crazy? So I don't know. I guess we'll see how that's about too. Every 5 minutes something new every 5 minutes. I'm like, what is this? What is that? What is this? What is that? But our soap shows are on this Sunday. We're back this Sunday, all three of us, and GH's Sunday shift joins us. Me and Frank and GH's Mini Spotlight on Sunday. We're very excited to have them. Very excited. Here in Toronto last week, GNR Dyke March Pride Parade, my second year attending. Very good. We have Inglewood is running their first Pride celebration. Like Inglewood's doing one. There's so many Pride celebrations in Los Angeles. It's not even funny. Because everybody's so splintered. Our community is so splintered. I'm not surprised. But I was like, okay, I'm not going to any of them. I worked too many Prides and too many of them. I'm burnt out from all that stuff. But for those of you guys who are new to it and are going to have fun, be careful out there, and have a good time. And I hope it's whatever you need it to be for you. I know for some people, it's just being around other people that are like them. That's the bonus. Is around like-minded people, and I get that. I totally get that. When you come up from places that you don't have that, I totally get it. I totally get it. But for me, I have a whole different view on Pride and all that stuff. So, but I never tell people not to. I just go, you do your thing, have a good time. But again, just be careful. Way out there. But I was like, he was how I want England. James, have you requested an interview with JM? Who's JM? Oh yeah, I saw all the comments, Jason. I did. Because at first I was like, "What's going on?" I had to ask Candace Mack, "What's going on?" So I was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "What's going on?" She explained. I was like, "Oh," then I saw the different things. Well, I'm saying there's the crowd stuff, but I used to work prides. I was on pride boards. I mean, I did all this stuff. I mean, I just got burnt out on all that. So I don't go to. And in LA, I don't think there's a gay community, so I don't go to it. Oh yeah, no, Jason, I know. I'm saying I agree. I saw that stuff. I saw all that stuff. Love Big Frida. Love Big Frida. Oh, Joshua Morrow. Yes, I have requested. I've not heard anything back. But I'd love to interview. I've never interviewed him. I'd love to. But see, they didn't do any major press on him either. Maybe because too close to the Emmys, I guess, or whatever. They didn't do any major press for him for his 30th either. I mean, they said then they didn't. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, Tony, you're ahead. So yeah, you saw. See, I don't even. Yeah, I don't. We don't have Bowl's not on yet. Bowl's coming on in an hour here, hour and a half here. Pretty Black Girl. Diamond White is beautiful. Tony, I interviewed her, and she is lovely and young and lovely and talented, and she is beautiful. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. But yes, Big Frida's my girl. I used to watch her show. I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of Big Frida, the Queen Diva. But yes, Jason, yeah, I've seen all the different things why they're not happy with that. Happy with them. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Again, I'm gonna wait and see what happens, see what the context is before I even start running my mouth. I'm a wait and see person. I'm like, I just want to wait and see before I run my mouth. And then you know me, I will give you a clear, feeling of what I feel once it airs. You don't have to worry about me. I will tell you. Soap has one, and Soap Digest printed something. But I'm saying it wasn't like a big because sometimes they'll do press junkets for them for these ever. They did it with Jeannie Francis or whatever. So I was like, nope. Does it bother you that the West Coast is behind? You live in the East Coast as well. That's a guy. Samantha. That's a great question. What's funny about that is it's weird because in some ways it doesn't bother me at all because I don't. It's just when you live where you live, right? So you don't really think about it very much. You don't really think about it. It's when I go to the East Coast to visit or the Midwest, I'm like, oh yeah, the soaps are on now. I go, oh okay. In some cases, it's later than we. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, they're on. Oh yeah, they're on. Okay, yeah, it's like kind of like it's a whole different time period. But no, it doesn't bother me. It only bothers me when you're online. So I just learned not to be online as much because people share everything that happened as soon as it happens, you're like, well, I guess that's the whole tweeting live or whatever. I guess so. That's why I'm like, okay. So I got to stay off social media for a while, or at least Twitter, and then I just wait till I watch it. I try to watch soaps every day. I try to watch them every day if I can, or every couple of days. But the only thing that bothers me, the only thing that bothers me is if people stop doing it. I go, stop tagging me in spoilers. It hasn't been on yet for me. Let me watch the show first. So I can be surprised to you at the same time. I haven't watched Days of Our Lives in a long time. Bits and pieces. I can't watch all these shows. I just can't. I have to watch the ones I do, and I do 3, and now I do Neighbors. I do 4. I can't watch 5. It's on a regular basis. I may do catch-ups here and there, and I follow Dishin Days, so clearly by Chocolate Twin, so I know what's going on at some of these shows. But I don't know. It's just the shows to me is different than it used to be. So I don't really watch it very often. So I usually don't talk about it because I don't really watch it. Well, Big Brother is usually just regular people, not celebrities. And T.S. Madison's a celebrity. So are you doing a mixture? So I don't know who's they haven't released the guest list yet. I love Big Brother. And usually they do Celebrity Big Brother, which is separate and shorter. But I haven't heard that, so I don't know if she's gonna be in the house or not. Because she's a celebrity, so usually they don't do that. So I'll be very curious. But they could. They could. Last year's 25th anniversary. This is season 26, so they could be doing things differently. I don't know, Tony. So I'll find out. We'll see. Tony knows T.S. Madison. They're friends. They're good friends. Yeah, they're over in Monte Carlo right now filming. I don't like spoilers either. I won't be surprised like anybody else. Well, it's not that I don't like Days, I just don't. It's not my top show anymore, and I just don't really. I don't have time to watch it. I love me some Big Brother. Well, Big Brother isn't scripted. It's produced. I mean, in quotes. The show is produced. Definitely, it's not scripted, but it's produced these days. But it has a surprise. What's my surprise? That's why I say it's not scripted. There's surprises do happen sometimes in the show. But no, it's like all those reality shows are produced at this point. They're not scripted, produced. I don't follow T.S. Madison. I just know who she is. I don't follow her, so I know who she is. I said mostly through Tony, because Tony's friends with her. Big Brother's my guilty pleasure. Oh, I'm not a fan of it. Right, so it's like that's funny. There's some folks who don't watch reality TV. I don't watch any reality. The only reality TV I watch is Big Brother and Claim to Fame. Those are the two I watch. I don't watch anything else. I used to watch all of them. I saw Survivor last season off and on, but other than that, I don't watch them either. I'm with you. I'm not really a big fan either. But to me, they've changed. When they were originally on the air. They just, and as most shows do, they change. So a lot of it to me, it's just like I used to watch Dance with the Stars, all that stuff. I don't watch them anymore. It's all fixed. It's all fixed, and it's all they want storyline now. Oh yeah, I remember that back in the day. I know. I've watched Big Brother from season one. From season one on, I hosted the after show for a couple of seasons at AfterBuzz. I used to write a blog on it. At one point, I used to get thousands of hits. I would get like 5,000 hits in the first 2 hours. It was crazy. Big Brother is big news, so I don't know. But I don't cover it anymore. For me, I decided I watch it to watch it. Well, my friend John Duffy, who's on my Star Wars podcast, his group, they do strat chats. So they talk about Big Brother. So I go on their show occasionally and talk about it with them. If you see some sanctuary coming through, you know what this reminds me of was when Eileen Davis was on Real Housewives, so you come to mind and play it with music. Oh yeah, Eileen Davis said she didn't fit on Real Housewives either, in my opinion. She didn't fit. Like Kim Fields didn't fit in the one for Atlanta either. Like the voice. So you like reality competition? Well, no, it's because Big Brother's reality competition. You like reality singing show, talent shows. That's what it is. So Care Bear, you're in. You don't mind reality talent shows. No, I'm saying competition shows that still survive, Big Brother and all that, the challenge and all that. But that's so that the voice is like America's Got Talent. Or those are all talent shows. I don't watch those either. I don't think I've ever watched an episode of The Voice ever. I've seen clips here and there over the years, but I don't ever watched one. I got into it. American Idol, I watched the first couple of seasons. I stopped. I did that. The Masked Singer, I watched the first 4 seasons and I stopped. So it was like the Masked Singer was very interesting though. I saw a preview of Claim to Fame. I know who the black man. Oh, you do? I don't know. I saw the previews. I don't know. I don't know where any of them are. I don't know who any of them are. Yes, they both happened on Real Housewives. Yes. Oh, you said she did. You think she did fit? Okay. I think she fit. I thought she was too classy for the show. So that's just my opinion. I think she's too classy. That's why she only lasted 1 season. She wasn't. The fans don't want a Maureen Bauer. They want all the Reva Shanes. They don't want that. She lasted for 1 season. That was it. I like Kim Fields' other ventures, but I don't think she's. They don't want. They want the fight. First they would say we don't want all the fighting. We're tired of it. We're Basketball Wives. They got mad at all that stuff. Got backlash, but then they're back to the fighting again. Well, I don't watch any shows today, so I can't really comment on what they are like today. But for the ones I saw, they were good. But the Masked Singer was interesting because you had to guess who was singing it. I thought it was very interesting. They had the costumes, and you had to guess who was inside. Like Claim to Fame is fun because you're like, what about the Osmond boy? I was like, he's an Osmond. I knew he was an Osmond. I love it. I was like, he was completely. It was completely. I knew he was an Osmond. I mean, he said Utah, and I knew who he was. But a lot of them, I didn't know a lot of them. I was like, wow. I think Lisa K's brother was one. Whoopi Goldberg's granddaughter was one. Like all this stuff was like there's something I didn't know. So it was very interesting. And that's a fun concept. You have to guess. You could be wrong. You could be right. I mean, it's all of it. It's such a very interesting thing. People want to see messy. They do. They want to see messy. That's just how it is. They want to see messy. Tony did Traders, America, and then also Tony's doing this other show called where all these OnlyFans creators live in a house or something. I'm like, oh, there are a lot of these shows out there. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I don't know. Head of Fame's good. I caught season 2 first. Then I went back and watched season 1 after season 2 ended. I like it. So I'm gonna watch season 3 when it comes out. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched Masked Singer in a long time, but I did. I watched it a while back. Yes, Tony Moore has done background on Y&R, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives. I think Bold also. He's done all of those. He's done background on all that. Tony was doing a lot of background for a long time. So yes, Tony Moore's done a lot. Tony Moore's done a lot in this business, actually. People just don't realize he's done a lot in this business. And he's like me. We're trying to get our respect and trying to get ahead. But it's just not easy for some of us. Well, he used to do background for Days or Our Lives. Then he was Terrence on Beyond Salem. So that's what but he used to do background all the time. He was always in Salem Square, in the park, all that kind of stuff. Have I done background days? Well, so when I first came to LA, I did background to make money. I was like, I need something regular. I wanted to be an actor. I had done House, MD, and then I moved to LA. And I said, okay, well, before as I was starting my organizing business, I go, I need something just to kind of have some money. And so I was doing background. So I did background on shows like Privilege. I did a couple of commercials. So I did background. I've never done background on soaps. I've never been on a soap opera. So I did a background. But I did background on a lot of other shows and just background. And that was part of that whole world. And it's fun. But you sign up, DC something. I was part of, there's two. In LA, there's Central Casting. And I was also part of Virgo Talent. And literally, they send you out for they send you out. We go, okay, we need this, go there, go here, go here, go here. And then you get on. Like literally, being an extra is not hard. It's not hard to be an extra. There are a lot of folks who make money just as extras. A lot of people retire and who are older. They do this. They do this for fun. And you sit in a room and you can do people are doing their knitting and they're working on other stuff, doing their writing, and then you get put in there. You do what they call pantomime acting. You do forward crosses, backward crosses, the whole world. So he's done one backward. See that? Yeah. So you won't do the bush, but he'll do that in the background. He'll do that. Go on, Tony. So yeah, but it's very simple. You sign up these agencies, they send you out. Shows always need background, or you can also go on papers like Backstage, Actors Access, whatever, and Craigslist, wherever. And people are always looking for extras and stuff, or non-union work. It's interesting. It's like people are doing it. I think people are doing more than you think, DC. I think that's what it is. People are doing more than you think. It's there are people who are lifers. I've seen they've been doing it for years. There's a hierarchy because I was lead at one point. I became lead background. At one point, I was a lead background where I was starting off the scene doing a thing called forward cross, where I crossed in front of the actors, and I did a forward cross as a doctor in one scene. And there was one where you sit down, you see me in the background eating pizza, talking to somebody. They go pantomime act to somebody. So no, there are a lot. That's the thing in LA. Most of us are background actors when we first come to LA. That's the whole thing. We've all done background, extra work, audience work. All these shows have audiences. They might actually, Tony. They film in Florida, right? They film in Florida, Atlanta, New York. They film all the time. All those folks for like People's Court and shit. That's all background actors sitting back there. People's Court, Judge Judy. It's all background actors. You may see people you know back. I'm like, I know her. I know him. You start laughing. It's all. They always need background extras. They need people to make sure that it looks real. They need something that makes it look real. But in Florida, they might have it in Florida. You might never know. But if you're in LA, Central Casting, Virgo Talent, the two that I suggest. And like I said, if you're there long enough, they get to know you. You'll be assigned to certain shows, and you can be, like I said, become lead background, and occasionally get under 5 work, and occasionally get, whatever. So I don't want to be an actor, so I pulled out. I stopped doing that stuff. But I did it for like 4 or 5 years. Now, I started my business by then. My organizing business was taking off, and then all of a sudden I got into doing this hosting stuff. And then the roles I was getting, people were offering to me. I didn't have to audition. So, see, there you go. Whoopee, yes. Sometimes they'll throw wide nets out to people sometimes, and they'll be like, okay, we need 1,000 extras for a movie scene. They'll say, just come on down. Sometimes you don't get paid, sometimes you do. But I like the ones you get paid. Central Casting, you get paid basically minimum wage. But if you're there over 10 hours, you get time and a half. I think 16 hours, you get double time. So you can make some money. A little bit of something. There you go. You see, there you go. That reflects your face. You can do it, man. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It can be fun. It can be also boring for some people. You have to sit around, a lot of sitting around and waiting. But it's fun but you're in the background. You're creating the world. You're creating the world they want you to see. And you can't get screen time. You can't. Yeah, somebody said don't pay. And they let you show up front. One thing is, here's the thing. When you're starting, there are a lot of things I've done for no pay. I mean, that's the thing is you have to pick and choose. You got to do some things for free. And sometimes, meaning for free, meaning you get in, the benefit is it leads to a paid gig, or it leads to you meeting somebody that's very important. It may lead to screen time. There's a lot of things, but it's up to you. Obviously, it's all very personal. How much you will do for free, or how much you will not do for free. But I've done many things. AfterBuzz TV was free. I did not get paid at AfterBuzz TV. None of us did. And you know what? It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It got me further into this business than any other thing could have done. So there you go. And that's and all of us feel that same way. So, but a lot of time, but it's interesting, DC. Like I said, it depends. It's all up front. So if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But it's like one of those things where sometimes you get food, you get paid in food, which a lot of us, we want food, we're hungry. You get paid in food and exposure. So it's all personal, all depends. It all depends on what's your foot in the door. But see, now we got a lot of things that are done through Zoom and stuff. So there is no gas situation, or it's like, there's other things. But, it depends. It totally depends. It totally depends. But what a lot of people do is they're signed up with an agency and they're also on their own. And they just do both. And you never know. It gets around. But see, there you go, DC. As I'm saying, it all depends. The payoff, Samantha, could be late. Like I'm saying, AfterBuzz TV, none of us got paid. AfterBuzz TV, but the exposure, the education, the connections. I would not be here. I would not be here. Tony would not be here. Flobo would not be here. None of us would be here if it wasn't for AfterBuzz TV. Oh, DC, don't sneeze at it. Food's expensive out here. Food is expensive. And there are a lot of folks who are eating ramen all day long. And they have some of these sets have good craft services. Trust and believe, DC. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I've had some good food out in some of these things. Woo! I'm just saying it all. Well, that's the thing. The thing is, you wouldn't do just free stuff. Obviously, you would have other jobs. I mean, that's the whole thing. You would do. A lot of us are doing other stuff. I mean, clearly, you're doing it. Everybody's doing other jobs. So I mean, that's the thing about LA. LA is very much, it's a gig town. A lot of people work from gig to gig to gig to gig to gig. So it's like it's very, and everybody has a side hustle. And so you figure it out. You go, okay, I'll do this for free this time because it'll get me here. But this I need to get paid. And this over here, I can do this over here. You work it out. That's the thing. It's LA. You just can't. You can't just slouch. Same with New York too. You can't slouch. So clearly, you're not just doing it. If you do everything for free and don't get paid, then obviously, yeah. So well. Anyway. The whole point is, since you guys just asked, it's just that there's an LA culture and it works for a lot of us, and we're working it out. It works for a lot of us. So there you go. I remember when I was starting out, when I was younger, I used to work in restaurants for that. So I could take home food, take home the bread, take home food afterwards. It was like that saved me on a lot of stuff. When I was poor, just starting out, it's like that was working at restaurants. It was painful working at restaurants because dealing with customers sucks. But I was getting paid minimum wage plus tips. But the food part was great too. Well, that's the thing. When you come to LA or you go to New York, it's a whole different. It's a whole different setup. You can't come out here and just pussyfoot around. You have to work. LA is expensive. California is expensive. You have to come out here. You gotta make decisions all the time. What do you like, Brad? Like that, right? You have a lot of decisions you have to make. But most of us make it work. We're hustling and bustling out here, and that's what we do. And we know if you make it to break into business. There's no one way to break into the business, right? But there are some folks, like I said, it's personal decision. There's some folks who say, I will never do this. I would never do that. I would never do this. And you know what happens? Many times they don't get any situations. They don't get nothing. They're barely doing it. And they end up leaving and doing something totally different they don't want to do. It's like, well, that's a choice. That's a total choice. I moved up and along. So, that's the thing. And also, is it fun what you're doing? It's another thing too. What you're doing is fun. Is it not fun? But yeah, no. When you come to California, you come to LA, you figure it all out. You figure it all. You figure it all out. Yeah, there's a lot of extras too. I mean, that's it. Some people they don't need the money. There's also not every extra is poor either. Some extras just are that they're not trying to be actors. They just want to do it for fun. Like I said, there are a lot of people who are retired who just like they don't want to be sitting at home doing nothing. And for them, it's a lot of fun just to get out there and do it. I mean, the whole thing is here's the deal. No one's rich in this business. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Nobody. I mean, if you go into the acting business or the content creation business, nobody's rich. So that's the whole thing. So there's no getting hoity-toity about anything. It's like you clearly you want to be in this business because you want to be in this business. You can't get in this business to want to be rich. That's not going to work. You have to come to this business because you want to do it, and it brings you joy. Like I love doing this stuff. I don't want to be in a cubicle. I don't want to be in a nursing room. I don't do that. I did all that. I don't want to do it anymore. I like doing this. And sometimes you make sacrifices to do it. But it's something that I love doing. And most of us out here, we do because we love doing this. And we make our ways. We do. We make our ways. But yeah, if you were trying to get this business to be rich, it's very rare. Very, very, very rare. But we work it out here. It's just a whole different culture. Whole different culture. And some people marry and pull their stuff together, whatever, that kind of stuff. But no, being out here is not the faint at heart. I do it all the time. This kind of like the entrepreneur lifestyle is not for the faint at heart. And I say all actors, singers, you're entrepreneurs. You're also because you're the product. You're trying to sell yourself out there, and it's not easy at all. There are times I want to give up. There are times I'm done. There's times I'm glad. And then something comes through, and you're like, yes. And not a lot of people understand that stuff. It's unless you're doing it or have done it or have and have an idea. There are folks who just don't get it. They're like, why would you do that? Like, just get a job somewhere and work at till you're 65. And like, nah. No, there's some good. I had some beef stroganoff. This one day was really good, and they made some spicy jerk chicken on this one. I went to. It was like, I mean, some of the craft services, depending on the show, we always say if the show's a hit, you have some good ass food. Like there's some good stuff on there. I mean, some good and all kind of options. If you're vegan, vegetarian, and if you're on the lot too, they have a commissary usually. You can go get stuff too. So I mean, like it's. I've had some good food on some of these sets. Good. Yeah, they feed the extras. They do. That's the thing. It's up and down for everybody, not just for us little chickens, for everybody. And every actor I've talked to, it's up and down for them too. It's up and down for everybody. Every actor, musician, everybody. And so it's there are times you're like, oh, I just want why can't I've missed vacation pay and sick pay. You're sick and you're like, I got an audition at 12. You got pulled together to that audition. If that's what you want to do. But most of us were happy to be doing this stuff. I said, if I could do this work just 24/7 full time all the time, which I do, I love it. I love it. If I didn't have my mother issues, a lot of stuff, I would be doing this even more. I love this stuff. I love that I'm not in a cubicle in an office. I'm doing sick patients. People who do that, they're saints. Good for you guys. I don't do it anymore. I work for myself, and we're very fortunate to do this. This is a fantastical business. It is not like any other business out there. It is, and I say fantastical because it's not normal, and it's crazy, and but it's really fun. We get to do a lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff in there. It's long days, yes. So, but most folks are doing, like I said, most folks are doing multiple things. So you never know. If some folks start out as extras and they're now starring and stuff, you just never know. Hi, Sainty. It is because it's just because we get to do. I get to do these extraordinary things that a lot of folks are just like don't get a chance to do it. I mean, some of the interviews, some of the movies I've done, some of the things, I'm just like, wow, this is really this is amazing. As if business ever feel lonely sometimes, not the business itself, just that it just we're all satellites. We're all in our own little orbits. There's no like water cooler. There's no like we all come together. It's like we don't all work in the same office, so it can feel lonely just as you're trying to push forward. That's why making connections is very important and calling that friend. And, everybody calls me. Everybody calls me. They have problems. They all call me. They feel low. They all call me. So I'm Big Daddy, I guess, or Uncle James, whatever, to the industry. They all call me and talk about it. So that's just but that's what you need. You have to create your own kind of support system. But it can feel lonely when you're just out there. You didn't get that interview or you get that role, and you're just kind of like you're out in your own because we're not in the same office. So that's it. But when you find people that are going through what you're going through, it does help. But that's it. That's it. People, Samantha, I'll tell you, people, they said they go in. You have to go into it with what is your goal? What is your true goal? You're going into be famous and rich, you'll probably have a problem. But if you're going into it because you love it, you don't want to do anything else, then I think that's any profession. Then I think you'll be successful. And nowadays, you can be successful in so many different ways. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's not like it used to be. You can be saying, I make music. I make money off my music, my books, my podcast, I'm also a certified life coach and a professional organizer. So I'm making money. I have like 10 streams of stuff coming through it at some different time, just kind of doing different things. And that's very entrepreneurial, right? So that's what you gotta do. But I love it. Personal life, don't care for. Professional life, love it. I love it. And there's some folks who leave it. They realize it's not for them. They go, okay, well, it's not for me. And there are others who, like me, stick in it, and we stick in it. I mean, I'm not. I'm 55 years old. I'm not going to change anything from now. I mean, I'm going to stay this side until I die. I'm going to do this till I die. That's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. I have no plans of changing what I'm doing now. I got this business in my 40s. I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay until my 80s or something. We ain't going to change it. There you go. Because Toronto, they feel a lot in Toronto, girl. They feel a lot over there. Toronto, Pittsburgh, Vancouver, all kinds of. I mean, Atlanta, maybe Florida. I don't know. Maybe they filmed down there too. Atlanta, Chicago. A lot of filming happening. A lot of filming. I feel like I'm missing a couple of states. Maybe Ohio. I can't remember Ohio. But I know Pittsburgh's doing filming. But there's a lot. There's a lot going on, folks. That's how you do it. Okay, we got about another 10 minutes before I end the show. I love these conversations. Thank you so much. The last 4 shows, you guys have given me the best conversations. I love these. These are just I love these. This is wonderful. So thanks for I've been on almost 2 hours. So I can be for 2 hours almost. But my morning's almost over, and this is JLJ this morning, so it's all over. Thanks to the folks who are listening to JLJ this evening until after dark. My audio only, go to the audio version, and I've been releasing shows on my audio version. So they're like maybe 15, 20 minutes long each, but you can listen to me at nighttime. And it's kind of just rest your head, listen to my voice as I talk about things related to the night. Sometimes just my own thoughts. So check that stuff out. I'll tell you something. Yeah, Virginia too. I think you're also another one too. I think you do a lot of filming. Might as well first of all, Virginia. I think you're right, but I know New York, obviously, Connecticut. So yeah, look around. If you want to do some background, you never know. Shit. Yes, I was seeing my charts today. Folks are listening to my JLJ this evening, so I've been doing a lot of those. My what's are out, and there's some very interesting what's 50 plus. Those are out too. Those are audio, mostly audio only. So check those out. Hey, I don't know anything about it. I've been to Connecticut. I've been to Foxwoods, whatever casino. No, I just only do a lot of filming up there. I've been to Mystic and New London. I've been to Stanford, where they do filming there too. So I don't know much about Connecticut, but I have been to Connecticut several times. But I do filming up there. I know you're originally from Connecticut, unless you're from New York, DC. That's funny. They film. They do. They film. So you never know. So you never know what you'll run across. You never know. Oh, you're born there. How funny. You do a lot of filming there. A lot of filming there. That's where they filmed Jerry Springer and all that. Stamford, Connecticut. And I thought we talked about it. I mean, I didn't give much thought in DC. I thought we talked about it. I thought you said you were. I know you were living in Florida, but I knew you were from up north. But I thought you said New York. A lot of folks in my chats are from New York. That's all. I thought we talked about it. I thought you said it was. I can't remember everybody where they're from. But I thought you said you were. I thought you were. I just had it wrong. I heard that they filmed Karama. I don't watch the show, but I heard they filmed it over there too. I'm not a Karama fan. A lot of folks from New York. A lot of us are from New York. But so there's that. Okay. Speaking of Spotify shows, tomorrow it's Really I'm a Grandparent, the Really Quick James Lott Jr. No, so Really I'm a Grandparent, lots of Plane Spotting, the Really Short Story Podcast. All new episodes tomorrow. Sundays the sub shows will be on. I'm gonna get myself some lunch. I don't know what I want yet. I remember earlier I had the thing. I'm like, what do I want? What do I want? I don't know what I want. So I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I make it. I don't know if I want breakfast now. Now I think I want lunch. I don't know. Well, anyway, kids, I'm gonna leave out now at the 2 hour mark. Thank you again for another great show. Great morning. I've been on 4 mornings this no, yeah, 4 mornings this week. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 mornings this week. We're almost back to normal. So might be on Monday morning. Yeah, might be on Monday morning. Have a good weekend, you guys, and I will see you guys on Sunday if you guys come to my sub shows. Have a good weekend, whatever it is you're doing.